Our next inductee was a charter member of the First Baptist football team in 1983, the first retired football jersey in program history, First Baptist MVP in Skeeza All-State in 1990, and was a Chris Manos Award winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Hagan.
First of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Earp for putting up with me, and I do have on my socks, my belt, and my shirt is tucked in.
With your hair touching your collar.
What's that?
Your hair's touching your collar.
Yes, you're right. Second of all, I thank my mom and dad for enrolling me in this school and for everything they've done for me. You know, it takes parents taking you to practice, picking you up, washing your jerseys, doing everything that goes on behind the scenes. And when you become a parent, you realize all the work that's put into that. And I want to thank them for that. Thank my wife for being here. My 3 kids were already obligated to be in North Carolina this weekend, so they're not here, but I got one that graduated from here, and she's a senior in college Charleston. I got one that's a senior here, and then my son's in the 8th grade here. And I want to thank the school for continuing to read the Bible, to put the Bible, you know, I was reminiscent about my days at First Baptist and growing up, learning all the books of the Bible, Luke 2, 1 through 20. My kids went to that class. I can still say a lot of that. It's a foundation that you never forget. It's something that never leaves you. You know, I think that's the most important thing. Second of all is the relationships, the friendships you build with the students, the coaches, the faculty. A guy that put a lot of work into it is Brad Trueluck, and I see him about 3 times a week and have a lot of interaction with him, and our daughters go here together. It's something you don't forget, and his dad took all the videos for the football team when we were here. You know, my son told me the other day, he said, you know, Dad, when you play sports here, you get to know a lot of people that are in different grades above you and below you, and I had that same experience, you know, a lot of different people all throughout my days playing football here. On top of that, you get a wonderful education that you can take with you, that somebody mentioned you can take with you on, go to college and be successful in this life. But the most important thing is to know that you have a relationship with God, that your sins are forgiven, that you have Him dwell on the inside, that He can come and sanctify your heart, and that He can make this life the most successful thing, is that you have a relationship with Him. That makes all the difference in the world. And as was said before, I was a charter member of the 1983 football team. Coach Bud Walpole let me be on that team, even though I was very short, and I guess compared to everybody else, he made me feel a part of that team, and didn't single me out or anything, but took me on, and for that I appreciate him. I remember him taking to us, I told him last night, so to a football game, he said, don't watch the football, watch your position. Whatever your position is, you watch that position. I've told my kids that same thing. You know, there's a lot of things that go on outside the ball. We all tend to keep our eye on the ball, but he said, if you keep your eye on whatever position you play, and I want to thank Coach Richard Jackson. He came and coached the team after that, and then Sean Horn came and coached after that, and he's been like a brother to me, and he's worked with me in the house construction business for 15 years after he left here. And his brother Derek Horn, Coach John Murray. We have a lot of stories that we could bore y'all with today, but I want to thank him, and Coach Charlie Wren, and all the players I played with over the years. You know, I think the most important thing those coaches taught me was to treat each other with dignity, respect, treat each other how you would want to be treated. Even though they were hard at times, they made football enjoyable. And I think all those different life lessons you learn through life is how to treat people and make them feel like they are part of the team. And let's see here. I remember all the, you know, said before, all the football fields that we had. We had our practice field at Coburg, and you know, all the facilities we had here. I'm come to the age where they're tearing down the schools that I grew up in. You know, I guess you get that age when those things happen, but you can't take away those memories, all the bus rides, the practices, the games, staying in shape, lifting weights, having that determination, just the effort to do your best. All those coaches taught me, you know, you may not be as good as another player, you may not be as worth versus some of the others, but always do your best. And I can carry that throughout anything in life. If you do your best, you know you left your best out there, and the determination, the effort, and most of all, put teamwork first. You know, never have yourself ahead of the team. It's, you know, there's a saying that teamwork makes the dream work, and I truly believe in that, that without each other, we can't make it through this life. That's why we have help. It says be helpers one of another. I remember all the, you know, the many stories and life lessons that I heard. I want to thank Coach Graham Haley for putting all this together, as he mentioned before, and Coach Johnny Waters for bringing the program where it is today. I count it as an honor and privilege to be a member of the Hall of Fame of this school, and thank you all for all being here today.